Hello everybody, it is I am back. I have no idea what was causing that issue and I had to restart my entire PC to fix it, but we're back. So, we are back to Genshin Impact, where we have some wishes. We're going to go ahead and use those, because we are still looking for Cyno constellations. Let's make sure everything seems to be working as intended. Everything appears to be working as intended, perfect. Alright, can we get an Cyno? Make up for our troubles. It also reminds me not to be summoning on the Flynn's banner. We need to be on the Yelan banner, because we already have Flynn's. And we're really only doing this for Cyno. Cyno C5, let's go. Wrong child character. Alright. And... oh. Alright. So, with that, we are going to be doing... first, we're going to be building Cyno.
Accelerating.
With help from Anefa. Cyno is currently sitting at a solid level 80. We're going to need 19 of the Precision Kuvaki Stamping Die to get her to 90. I do not know if we have enough regular resin for that. We also have her Favonius Greatsword at level 70. And we can do that as well with condensed resin. So, let's see here. What is the priority today? We'll also have to keep in mind that all of these are taking effect now, so these stats aren't exactly accurate, or they won't be. Also, artifacts. Let's also make sure... the main issue we were having this time was that YouTube was showing simply a green screen. Are we still having that issue? No, we are not. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's see here then. Everything's going to end soon. We have 86 original resin. So I think it does make the most sense to start with Knuckle Duckle. So we can start getting Cyno to 90. Xinyan? What are you doing here? You're a bit of a random one to see. Alright, Knuckle Duckle. Hi. Companion detected. Duster mode preparation complete. Workshop trove preparation complete. Do you wish to open it? Duster mode, please. Dusting mode activated. Simulation target. Companion.
Defensive mode engaged. Busted. Gotcha. Lashes the moon. With one heart, we pray. Ultimatum protocol.
Whack.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Alright.
Leave this place. Showing you face.
Let us get things going with a not so great artifact. But we did get 3. I think that's the minimum you can get though, so, you know. As much luck as we can get. And also noticing that NVIDIA broadcast isn't it. Let's fix that. And that should fix the... no. What's going on here? Remove you over there. Fix these. Let's see here. Audio. Video broadcast. Which should not work right now because I just disabled my microphone. So where is it getting?
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette,
Confusing.
I'd be happy to teach you.
Alright, there's the microphone. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Alright, well we have another issue, but this one we can at least work around. At least it's filtering things like it's supposed to be. Let's make sure at least it's doing its job. Microphone. Ah, that would be why. Hold on, everybody. I think I figured out the problem. Testing 1 2. There we go. I was trying to pick up my microphone from my camera, which I didn't even know had one. Round 2, Knuckle Duckle.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Time to shine. Installation chamber. Receive my blessing by the frost moon of old. Game's up. Fun's over.
See if we can let Nefa have the final hit here.
Annihilation mode.
Boom. Nefa's had enough. Alright, so now that we have the original resin out of the way, what do we want to do? It's either working on Favonius Greatsword, or working on artifacts or talents. I think talents probably take priority, but we also can't do a ton until we ascend Cyno. Let's go ahead and do talents. Those are the most important, I think. To all of you, Chad, how are you doing today? Start. Okay.
Busted. Quietly now. Show a new thing. Defensive mode engaged.
Lauma doing insane damage like she tends to do. Bye. Is that just ironic timing, or does using Lauma's ability disable the shield?
Gotcha. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Installation chamber. You poor lost land.
Interesting. So it visually gets rid of the effect, but if you're in Lauma's alternative mode, does that mode take damage? That's an interesting thing to test.
Busted. Quietly now. Let the world collide! Leave this place by the frost moon of old. Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
One shot, one kill. Alright. And also, not to worry, to my Twitch chat or TikTok chatters, I have your chats up in a second stream. I can see them. Hello to all of you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so that's 2 of those. Oh. NFA. Nice. We'll head over here. We'll do the anecdote for Xinyan after we condense some resin. Or not condense resin, sorry.
Take it easy.
Craft over here. Not quite sure what Xinyan is doing here. May as well grab these and turn them over. Oh. Glad that I didn't accidentally condense that. Well, that wasn't helpful. Wasn't helpful at all. Alright, I know. I think I need like 3 of these, so I'll do 15 of these. Make 8 of these. We'll make 8 of these. Any refunds? Thank you. And I think I need some of you as well. Thank you, Dory. Thanks a little bit, Dory. I know I don't need that, so alright. I know. You are. Alright, we're not able to do anything there. And yeah. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and put you in the party, taking out Yalan. Be right around here somewhere.
Let me down, Kerplunkatron.
Alright, so now we have 3 non-cry characters in the party.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What range on this?
Go claw.
Not super far. Alright. Well, let's head over and say hi to Xinyan, who is down there. Down, up. Just in case this triggers something. Hello everybody, it is I, Blazy Flame Studio, and as we've been doing little mini recordings for the YouTube on the first reactions to these character anecdotes, looks like Ino's in front of me. Looks like Xinyan is in the flagship, and we're going to see exactly what she's doing. So, what you doing, Xinyan? Why are you in the flagship? Ah, the jukebox. I see you're interested. Are you voiced?
Hey!
Hey, Xinyan, it's been a while. How you doing?
Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here.
Hello, Xinyan. You having fun?
I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies.
Very true.
Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that, but that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time.
Very true. What are you doing in Not Cry?
Too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know?
Yep.
You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform.
That's a good point, but there are countless places you could have gone to have fun. Why choose Nod Cry?
I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough?
Okay.
I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I need something new.
I see.
So I decided to take a holiday to try escaping this prison I've built for myself.
Very decisive.
My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nod Cry. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more.
Okay.
After looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions who lean into some pretty far-out instrumentation.
I can introduce you to someone from there. I know someone of somewhat importance.
Maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music.
Folk rock and roll?
Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes and keys, plus some of the more out-there melodic phrasing.
I feel like your music from the Midsummer Island second trip may fit that vibe a little better, Xinyan.
Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical themes intact. Anyway, when I got to Nasha Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre, too!
What kind of timbre are we talking about?
Oh, something like that.
Alright.
It's kind of hard to replicate a guitar with your voice, you know? Basically,
True.
I'm going for something punchy, compact, clean, and absolutely savage.
Okay.
I could modify my guitar's acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies. Oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound.
I'm looking forward to the results.
Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM right now. Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough.
You got it. Anything else?
What style should I aim for with my next song?
Well, nice to see that Xinyan's VA is back and fully voicing things. It's been a while since we've actually seen Xinyan in general, hasn't it? Was it like Lantern Right? Or like the last time that we heard Xinyan voiced was like Lantern Right 3? That might honestly be it. Well, nice to see Xinyan. Still, and also I think that's the most she's talked about, like, actual music, like BPM and compression and stuff in the entire time this game has been out. So yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me on the YouTube video that this turns into. And what has your favorite anecdote been so far? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, this is Blaze of Blazing Flame Studio, signing off. Thank you, and have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for taking me through that recording, chat. Alright. Let's see then. What to do, what to do. Hello, Saronja. We have this. I still don't understand how this works. And Digian. We've done as best as we can there. This will be done tomorrow because we need to get maxes at 4,800, which means we can do the entire event in one day. And then make a recording for the YouTube with that. Welcome, Smith Ella. Doing well. How about you? Now let's see what we're gonna do today. A bunch of story quests. I think we've done all of these. We have indeed. These are the people of the Springs. We're going to do a story quest. We're just trying to figure out which one we're going to do. Da-da-da-da. The U.S. of A. All right. Hello, everybody, is I, Blazing Flame Studio, and today we are doing Lupus Aureus Chapter Act 1, Cyno's first story quest. And let us go ahead and get started. Da-da. And let's get a recording going. Hello, everybody. It is I, Blazing Flame Studio, and today we are doing Sands of Solitude, Lupus Aureus Chapter, Act 1, Cyno's first story quest. And we're going to get right into it, heading over to Sumeru City. This is from the set of story quests that I believe are still completely voiced. Or I say still, I think they were completely voiced back then. So, yeah. Looks like we're taking a look around the academia. And let's see what kind of vibe Cyno gives off today.
Wait, you two! Just a moment, please.
Sure thing.
You're the Traveler in Paimon, right? I thought you two looked familiar. People have been talking all about you.
Hell, after all this time?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
You met before?
My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. You're friends with Cyno, right? I
Somewhat.
heard him mention you before.
How nice.
Currently, Cyno is out investigating a case involving smuggled canned knowledge. It's been days since we've last heard from him.
Didn't we get rid of that? Or didn't you?
Do you think
Alhaitham get rid of that?
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine anything that could pose a threat to Cyno. But since we haven't heard from him, we're starting to suspect that the case might be more complicated than we had originally thought. Word has it that you two are brave, smart, and extremely capable adventurers. Do you think you could lend us a hand and help investigate the smuggling?
Yeah, sure.
All right, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Do you have any further intel regarding this case?
Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. Cyno suspected that there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And, unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. Last we heard from Cyno, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumeru City. It seems that he had found some leads at the time, but we haven't heard from him since.
Sounds like we better go look for him. Come on!
So we're just gonna go outside Sumeru City? You couldn't give us any better direction than outside Sumeru City? Natland's outside Sumeru City. Huh?
How's the case coming? Any progress?
I've been standing in front of you this whole time. What do you think? Good to know that the game is prompting where we go, because we certainly wouldn't know where to go with that description. Oh, hey, Cyno. Found you. That didn't take very long.
Cyno! There you are! We finally found you!
Uh-huh.
It's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
We heard about the case of smuggled canned knowledge.
Right! Nabil asked us to come and check on the situation.
So Nabil told you about this? Divulging my location without authorization.
Oh, don't worry. He didn't divulge your location.
This isn't the time for that.
Alright.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people. Long story short,
My bad.
I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Alright.
Whoa. Sounds pretty complicated. But having a chance to catch bad guys with Cyno, it's like we're a part of the Matra. Alright, sign us up!
Do I get a say in this? I mean, I'm gonna go anyway, but, you know, you could have at least asked me, Paimon. Work with Cyno to arrest the suspects. Let's be honest. This is not gonna be as easy as it's being made out to be. Hello there, Fatui. May not have Yelan in the team, but I do still have some ways of getting across the map slightly quicker. Unless there's a rock. Or apparently a very small edge. Aha!
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mura, and you'll get the goods.
Put the
150K.
Mura down and your hands up.
It hit Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
Go ahead, run.
But don't forget the Mura!
And we're just letting them walk away with us?
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
Got him.
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone?
You're done for.
I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like
I
the
mean-
others I've cut. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. Alright, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I wasn't kidding when he said intel was hard to come
I
by.
know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us
Is it
info about
Nabil?
you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring
No.
them to me for judgment.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind
He's
eye
hardly
to any
dangerous.
suspect.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
We don't know any
I
merchants.
see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information. If you manage to learn
Sure,
anything,
Dory's business is
you
still
can find
considered
my
legal.
caravan rebought. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people, the buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
They must have their
The
reasons.
academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished.
Get him,
All right,
Cyno.
Traveler. I need to go now.
Sure thing.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this.
Yeah, we might get away with it for free.
If I remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go!
Sure thing. Alright. Dory, I have questions, you have answers, and I won't report you to Cyno. Which doesn't really do anything, because I think Cyno knows who you... There's no way Cyno doesn't know who you are. It's not like you're an illegal merchant. Hello. Is Dory in? Good to know. Thanks for the talk. Dory! Hey. Tell Dory about what happened with Cyno.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Can you give us a hand? Do you know who's smuggling the canned knowledge?
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share.
Makes sense.
With regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up. Sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Oh.
Not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know.
Alright, what do you know?
Those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Selling canned knowledge really that lucrative?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
Makes
Of
sense.
course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right?
True. Elaborate?
Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems.
Those are?
First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Not particularly, but I only used some of it.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
What's that?
Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
I see.
Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
Why use canned knowledge to distribute information?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution.
That does make
As
sense.
for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Saw this coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me
Let's
consider
guess.
how much I should sell this
175. Okay.
Got it.
Nope.
500,000 more per kit. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 Mora.
What? That's super expensive!
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
We just need
All
one.
you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations. Oh, maybe I should charge him more.
We'd better get going. If Dora keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Auction information.
By the way, it would be quite a tricky task to get all the canned knowledge off the market, don't you think? You'd probably be making some enemies along the way, too.
There are plenty of those.
What makes you say that?
Because in the short run, the circulation of canned knowledge benefits everyone. Whoever's behind the smuggling gets a chance to study the Court of Desolation, while knowledge dealers stand to make big profits. Even the buyers get a rare chance to easily access knowledge that's hard to come by. So, you see, it's a win for everyone. Who would want anyone stepping in and ruining the deal, As for the long-term consequences that lie ahead, most people can't see them, nor would they even believe them. So, if you think about it, you're setting yourself up to be targeted by everyone. You've got quite the challenge ahead of you. I can only imagine how stressed you'll feel. How about I recommend a book for you? It's
I'm
called
good.
100 Ways to De-Stress and Live Your Best. I'll offer you a 30% discount right now.
Oh, again? No way we're falling for that.
Good try, Dory. I'll give you that. Alright. Sign out. I have a lead.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation.
Well, you're not going to question how we got this
I wanted
information?
to ask how you came by
Okay.
this intel. But is it reliable?
Yes, it should be.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of
Less in
Desolation?
recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yes, we do.
We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Agreed. Leave caravan and reboot. Really thought you could tail the General Mahamatra without General Mahamatra knowing? They're either very dumb or very stupid, and I'm going with both.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Uh-huh. Now who hired you guys?
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
We're here to help Cyno.
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno?
Oh, not at all.
My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Because Cyno...
So, well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
Alright.
That's close enough.
Show her new things! Chew on this!
Cleanup sequence initial.
Oh, we called in the cavalry? Now, well. Good try, guys.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here.
Didn't we follow him?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well.
Again, don't worry about it.
You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Oh, we're fine.
Done! There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes? Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Ooh, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover, but luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday.
Something tells me I'll probably meet him during this investigation.
Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. danger coming a mile away!
We've also experienced a lot of sticky situations.
Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And
All
once
right.
this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Now this is the Cyno I like to see, not the TCG one. Oh, to the desert auction site. With conveniently placed Sumeru... I forget what these are actually called. Sumeru Zipline.
When Nefer told me about this place, I could hardly imagine it. But here I am, seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
Interesting. This is the auction site? Not a lot here.
So hot. If only there was some shape for us to cool off under.
We should take a second.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
About being a Sumeru native.
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations.
Good advice.
We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop. Just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa, where did these scorpions come from?
And good job.
Something's not right about them.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Installation chain. Flores, protect us.
Alright. They're actually robots.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
You think?
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
So you mean...
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
And by we, you mean
Something's not
Cyno
right.
and myself, not
There are
you.
no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are?
Don't look at me.
Stay still.
We got a tracker?
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location, but this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
I am going back to my original guess of the guy at the beginning.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
Didn't even notice.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No, we can use it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
I guess we disposed of all but one of the bodies.
They're back again! How many of them are there? Lash it! Strike a pose!
Good try. Oh, more of you. Actually, you guys might not have actually been part of that. Something tells me you probably weren't. Alright. Aha! I see lots of canned knowledge. Did they up and run?
Nobody here.
Not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
They knew where we
They
were,
wasted
Paimon.
time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival.
Tracker might have, though.
But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Alright. Ordinary canned knowledge seems to have nothing to do with core distillation. Scattered footprints have not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it's impossible to speculate on the direction. I mean, I would say it is. They're all clearly going that way. Ow. Awkward. It wasn't moving, so I thought it was part of it. Anything up here? No. Oh, it's the fact that there's water in the container? Some beast is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. Still one thing left to investigate. The other canned knowledge. A large amount of canned knowledge has been piled here, enough to fetch an extremely large amount of more on the market price. Okay.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge
It's possible
capsules.
there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
That's why you wanted me to carry the tracking
They
device.
picked up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes. And don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay. There's no time to lose. Leave as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. Thought you were gonna hide, Cyno. I'll just go over here. Down we go. Alright. We ambushed.
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
We should go a little further.
Further? But Paimon can't go another step. How about we rest here for a while?
Didn't rest for a while nearby.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go.
Agreed.
Maybe Cyno's finally found some leads.
Alright. Meet up with Cyno. How many people did you arrest, Cyno? Was your venture successful? You definitely got one of them, at least. Do I still have the tracker?
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tell Paimon everything you know.
Does he know anything about the smuggling?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while, and he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by
Getting the
that?
rest of the merchandise?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
Brush it under my boot.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Fair point. Really can't do anything. Hiya, kid. Your dad's, well, you know what? Never mind.
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Is the daughter sick?
I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and proved to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough.
All
I
of it.
could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Go to the back of the house.
Whoa. Look at all of this.
That looks like some special canned knowledge.
All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Some sort of marking we've never seen before.
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed inspection.
Go back to my original.
I suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
The guy at the beginning, I think his name was Nabil. He just wanted me to check in on Cyno to understand where everything was going on. He may have even slipped a tracker on me. Could be a misunderstanding.
Can I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia,
I know someone. Her name's Nahida. We can give her we can ask her.
Necessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Nabil's the one who's the most suspicious.
Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Everything?
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who was involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
All right.
Alright, bring Cyno's introduction letter to Nabil. This is not going to go well, everybody. I guarantee you almost that Nabil is the mole. Nabil only wanted me to check in on Cyno to know what Cyno was doing and where he was. Let's see if this attitude confirms my suspicions.
Hello, we meet again.
Hi.
Have you managed to find Cyno? If so, how's he doing?
I'm giving Nabil the letter from Cyno.
I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research.
Right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Alright. Sure hope this isn't the restricted repository. Hello. Nabil explains the situation to the repository's manager.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Now I want to know. Taiba activates the device, and a secret door opens in the wall.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
Do you also know Cyno, Utaiba?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Erling?
Forest, protect us.
Field material, the Court of Desolation. Mechanical life. Oh, is this tying back to the Tainari thing? I know that. That's a cool callback. I don't know. I feel like maybe I remember that. Alright. Despite repeated prohibitions, research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly go through three stages: discovery, investigation, and fanaticism. The earliest stage of research is the relatively based discovery phase, which causes little to no harm. Results of the discoveries will show that treasures related to life and death may be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is also where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. Following the initial phase is a prolonged investigation phase. All documentation regarding the location of the Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structures itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers deplete their resources searching in the desert, only to find a few scant remaining stone tablets with the words, "Entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life." Two different interpretations of the line have quickly emerged as a result. Some believe that the price of one's life is the key to entering the Court of Desolation, while others asserted that it was a requirement for the court to appear. Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the latter view gradually became mainstream. As a result, many researchers went in a short period of time. Overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear, they attempted to sacrifice their lives. Relevant research became increasingly dangerous and was eventually banned. But even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until 7 scholars, including Murtada Radkani, were arrested that research into the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Murtada Radkani.
Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Murtada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Any way we could meet Murtada?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now.
He wants to bring his son back.
Only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Murtada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Murtada was born. So when Murtada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Murtada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Murtada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
Taj is going through Murtada's research files?
Don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Murtada back. Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Go ask around somewhere else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Alright.
Do you have any other questions?
No. Make sure. Court of Desolation. Secret text. Mechanical life form research. And there's nothing else here. Let's leave the repository. Now, general curiosity, can I go back in the repository? I doubt it. That answers my question. Inquire about recent shipments. You're not out of the woods yet, Nabil, but you're slightly less suspicious. Hello, bothered?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Okay. Thanks for nothing.
The academia has goods coming in and out every day.
Hey, you.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Thanks for nothing.
Didn't I tell you already? I haven't seen anything.
Down we go.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
Okay.
There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
They had a Matra
Well,
seal.
the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Calm down.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Okay. Bill runs off and returns with someone shortly later.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
Looking like it.
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would...
Go to his home and have a look.
Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Anything you want to say?
Huh. Was my intuition right? Was there really something wrong with those goods?
Anything you want to say?
Taj lives on the outskirts of Sumeru City. You can try looking for him there.
Thanks for nothing. Alright. Taj, you need to have a talk. And if you're not home, we'll figure it out some way or the other.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
We'll have to do this in order to clear his name.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
Enter Taj's home and search around.
What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
He is aware of that.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
Right.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
All right. We'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go.
Are you staying here? Looks like it.
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know.
Okay. That's just a repeat of what you've already said. Alright, Cyno. Cyno, I have news. Cyno, it's all gone wrong. Behold, I am deer. Cyno, it's all your partner's fault. Sorry. Tell Cyno everything that's happened.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I
You
cannot
could go
imagine
anyway.
how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become.
The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that.
That's also why he wanted to let you walk away.
I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself.
All right.
Time is ticking. Let's go.
All right. Court of Desolation is somewhere over here.
When Nefer told me about this place, I could hardly imagine it. But here I am, seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
Is it everything you hoped for and imagined? Not exactly everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
All right. Around. Aha! Ambush scorpions. Desolation. Some strange association built this secret base at some point during the time of King Deshret. It is said that the secret to reviving the deceased is hidden here. Standing at the gate, you can hear heart-pounding drumming noises ringing in the depths. We're going with this team. Oh, Cyno, you're here too.
This is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Alright. Oh no!
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. Look, a rainbow!
Lush as the moonlight.
Oh, hold on. Freaky.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
You're being such a coward. Man up, Paimon. Pull yourself together. I don't think that actually helped me at all. I must need to keep rotating. There we go. Well, that doesn't seem particularly, good. Looks like something's sealed behind that.
We looked at once in leave this place.
Alright. There's definitely something back there. Thanks for tidying up, Anefa. Let me guess. Taj.
Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Sounds like Gerald from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
I don't think Deshra would use that on himself.
Did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine.
Oh.
I will set things right no matter what it costs.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you.
I don't need a pole arm.
You stay condemned. Your penance is due.
Oh, there you are.
Guilty! He's taken your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete.
I beat you.
Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
It never changed,
You haven't
Cyno.
changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
To destroy it?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together.
Do we?
I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives, in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
Damage on the walls we saw on the way here. You're gonna destroy the Court of Desolation.
I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the Academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing, You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
To open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice
You
their
plugged
life.
it off from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Bye.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Jeez. Okay.
The Court of Desolation has...
Here.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
About the organization.
To them, as long as there's Mora to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules, whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Indeed.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebop 4 days from now.
Okay. Somebody just, I don't know, excavate this? It could be crazy. I'm gonna head to Caravan Rebot. I don't know if I can, I don't think you can set it for 4 days. Yeah, this only goes 2 days. So I'm gonna have to do it twice, I guess? Hey, there's 2 days. And 4 days.
Hey. We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Rebot, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. this should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What's the situation?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, Cyno crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Cyno all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Is Cyno
Imagine
okay?
so.
He didn't get injured, did he?
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation. He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are afraid of him. Even we start feeling a little nervous when he's around now. But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, we're still always honored to have Cyno around. By the way, are you guys here to see Cyno? I think I just saw him walking in that direction when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Sure thing, Nibio.
I do.
You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime. Farewell then.
See ya. Oh, Tanari? Hey, Tanari.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will, and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seamin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know.
No, not Genius Invocation.
Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving a Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek canned knowledge. So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Yeah.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. Hope it'll make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj, but I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Quest Aureus Chapter 1 complete.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
What's that?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Well, Dory, another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. And you really went from, 500,000 to 1.5... whatever. Not my problem. Well, that was certainly an interesting storyline. It does look like it takes on a much more joking tone with the second act, given that it starts with King of Invocations. But it was nice to see serious Cyno. We don't really see that very often, especially anymore, with all the recent events that he's been in. I say recent, but most of the time it's just, aha, funny genius invocation person, haha, and then move on. But it's nice to see the serious side of Cyno that was honestly the reason that I pulled for him back in the day. But anyway, I am live every single day starting at 8 and going for about 5 hours. As of this recording, we have about 40 minutes left in the stream ourselves. And so if you want to come say hi and join me, go right ahead. You can find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Blazing Flame Studio. You can find me on YouTube at Blazing Flame Studio, and you can find me on TikTok at Blazing Flame Studio. And until next time, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. And this is Blaze of Blazing Flame Studio, signing off. Thank you, and have a great rest of your evening. Alrighty, everybody. Well, we've got about 40 minutes left in the stream. Let us go ahead and claim our rewards from Sumeru. Also, go ahead and make our wish at...
Add Astro. Thank
Hey,
you
Catherine.
for
Alright. so first off, do we have enough for a wish? Wow, really? Okay. Let us go ahead and... Not you. Where's the thing I'm looking for? I am looking for... That's right, Inazuma. So we can make our Destiny Wish. Coming through. Hello, Aniyashi Yukari. Let's see, who do we want to run into this time? What? Kokomi. Your wish has been passed on. Perhaps you shall meet this friend soon. Wish made. And we'll grab a fortune slip, since I always forget this is here. Hello, Gendo Ringo. Let's try our luck. Oh, Gendo Ringo. I want to decipher the fortune slip. Where's my fortune slip? Okay. That's not it. That's not it. Aha. Great fortune. Perfect. Alright. With that... Ah, that's what that is. Let's see. Sorry about that. With that, let's see. We've got about 40 minutes left in the stream, so we can't exactly do another story quest. Let's take about 2 hours. Juniper Wolf, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Waiting on that till tomorrow. Aquaduckle, Traveler's Tales. We've already done Genius Invocation. That would work. Let's head over to Natlan. And we can finish off our exploration in Natlan to get to our 40% for the rewards. Doing well, Juniper Wolf. Doing well. Just finished up a recording for YouTube. And now we're just doing some exploration. Oculus. Alright, looks like we got something over here. I need yellow. Remind myself. There we go. Yellow. Oh, do I need to get rid of him? Aha. Oh. 6%. No, I play Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Magic the Gathering Arena on occasion. Really just depends on the day and the updates that are happening alongside it. Let's get around. Let's say aisle. Should be some stuff around there. Looking for chests. Looking for chests. Does this thing still do stuff? Oh, you can still do the opening ceremony thing. Cool. Where is that? It's directly up that wall, huh? What are you doing over there, buddy? You look like you're trying to jump somebody. Where is an Asha? You're probably my best bet to get up that wall. On occasion, I do. Juniper Wolf? We were playing it earlier today, but it ran into a series of issues. $36. Well, that'll definitely give us some exploration by getting the rest of these teleport waypoints. So let's go ahead and grab that. It is a good game. The new collab was definitely interesting as well. We need to go up. That'll work. We can go here and then here. Oh. Blank. That's something here. I am from the US of A. Juniper Wolf? How did I miss that? Just die. Alright, try that again. Nice. We go there. Head straight in this direction. That should get us to a waypoint that's not been unlocked. And then from there, we'll head down and get the other waypoint on this side of the area. I do not, Juniper Wolf. Never something I've paid much attention to. Let's get over grass. Ew. Closer than I would have liked. There you go. Thanks. Am I supposed to be able to make that jump? Get off the... There you go. 37. I never know. Alright, we got another one there. And there's a waypoint. Alright.
Time to work.
What are you two doing here? Quit harassing people, Fatui. What are you even doing here? You weren't invited, I guarantee that. Sure thing.
Take it.
Happy to help. 39. So something tells me once we get that last teleport waypoint,
Go on. You have my approval.
that should finish it out. Oi. Be a little further, like this way. Oh, the waypoint might also cut it. Let's see. Roll on the shore. I have Discord. I have YouTube and Twitch, but that's about it. Hey, it's the little Simulanka guy. Hey! Oh.
Installation chamber deployed.
Not the character for this. Blazes Embers is the name of the Discord. Did both? Let's get... Where are you? Oh no, Yelon.
Who's our target this time? Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
I'm gonna mark this area. This is a cool little reminder. Of what was here.
Take it easy.
And 40%. But since I'm here, I'll save the harass.
Take heart.
Is there
Toil not in vain.
any real point to... Not really. Blazes Embers is the name of the Discord. Juniper Wolf. So, gives us 40%. That'll give us the 400 Primogems. That'll give us the 100. And nothing really there. As expected. Alright. Now then. That's been finished, that's been finished. We can do one artifact run. Alternatively, since we did kind of accidentally start the quest line anyway, I believe you said to come back tomorrow, was it? Well, this is tomorrow. They are. Sure. Slacking on the job, are we? Oh, hold on. It saved my, my last one. Go. Blue Saurian doll. A red balloon. I want one too. Assuming your Fluffy is that. Oh, I thought you were asking for... So, if you want to find me on Discord, there we have a command, !Discord. That'll pop up the Discord, the channel Discord, Blazes Embers. And you can find me that way. Juniper Wolf. Oh no, not you again. I got this. Willingly the Fatui waves his hand, then hands you a crumpled note. You unfolded a few shaky lines are written on it. We're the captain's soldiers. Sorry, but we cannot speak. Our throats were injured while we were fighting alongside the captain. We'll be heading back to Chesnaya soon. Just want to bring home some souvenirs. Alpacas are great, very peaceful animals. Hope everyone can be like that. We paid already yesterday. We put the money in the bag. Please give us 3 alpaca toys, thanks. Oh, well now I feel bad. So that's what Vesta was about. When they were reaching out their hands, they were actually paying. I'm so sorry, I totally misunderstood your intentions. My sincerest apologies. Please just take them all. Consider it a token of my gratitude. It would appear that the command is no longer working, Juniper Wolf. I do not know why. We've had a bunch of tech issues today. I understand. You're just like the heroes of Natland, true paragons of heroism. And I'll pick out 3 toys with colors that match your vibes the best. Thank you for your understanding. Need my help? Sure. Alright. Well, you're gonna be yellow. You're gonna be red. You're gonna be blue. There you go. Do we leave contented? Oh, you want to talk to the Asha? You talk to me? Thank you, not for your help. I've been overwhelmed today. My sincere gratitude. You're always welcome around here. Thanks. Alpaca. I want to grab that. Jenny Johnson, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. What? How am I supposed to... There's no way I can get enough leverage to get up there. Why tiny chair? Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to paint these? Is that what it is? Hey! No. Hey, no. You know what? Sure. Can I help you? Oh, Genshin's going well. And apparently we have another visitor. Hello? Can I help you? Can I help you, Hu Tao?
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Hello. Can I help you? Yeah, we just finished Cyno's story quest, Ginny Johnson. And we've got about, 15 minutes left in the stream, so... Which one? Time for Farina to strut her stuff. The achievement requires me to kill it in its weakened state. Again, which one? Is it a Nod Cry one? Who synergizes? You know what? Oh, we go. Archon reporting for duty. I'll follow you. Do I even have the volcano unlocked? I don't think I have the volcano unlocked.
Billy Churl, silly Billy, hilly Churl.
Thank you. I try my best. In the volcano, I actually don't think... I don't think I have a way in the volcano. Because I don't think I've... unlocked it.
Let's ride.
Mavika, why are you almost dead? And by almost, I mean... inches. Adventure level 60, actually. I've been for quite some time. An optimal way to get up here, because this is going to be a long climb if not. If the Discord command's not working, Juniper Wolf, it's likely because we've been getting an excessive amount of spam between spam artists and everything else recently. So I'll work to get it reopened up, but until then it's probably closed for a reason. Gotta be a better way to get up here. Let's see here. Alright, Kachina maybe would be a good way up. Problem is Kachina's A, dead, and B... Yeah, that doesn't help. Here, I think. Okay. Thought you said it was in the volcano. Why am I climbing up the volcano if it's not in the volcano? Alright. Oh, right. Forgot that that's a thing. Alright, you and you. Definitely. I don't even know if I knew this was here. That is not what I wanted to do. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait. Well, we could do this. Up we go! Sorry to hear that, Juniper Wolf. I've had some of those recently today anyway. So I definitely feel that. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this while we're here. Right. Floating Rock Skyfire Circlet, added to the archive. Greatly appreciated, Jamie Johnson.
Rev the engines.
I do my best to remain entertaining. I'm not out healing this. Yeah, I'm just dead.
I still couldn't do it.
I'm just very, very dead. Pretty sure there's an entire quest line you're supposed to do that's supposed to be able to help you with this, and I am not. I have not done it. Alright. How are you not dead, Hu Tao? Climb, 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 climb. There we go. Oh, you have to be a bird in order to survive the heat condition? No, oh no. No, the bird survives. Alright. Learn something new every day. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Up, up, and around. Go ahead and grab this, and I guess we go off from here. Up. Hello. Hey, Pikachu. We jump. Hey! Alright, we're going in. This really do bring the stone statues here. Why don't you grab me as we land? Alright. Just jump.
Am I...
Well, that went well.
The show begins!
Alright, we're just gonna jump in with this. Seems to be the only way to suppress the heat. Going in! I did. Juniper Wolf and I responded when you first sent it. O chosen of dragons. Traverse the eternal city, venture into the heart of the sacred mountain. Banish the great enemy cloaked in shadow, ignite the frigid embers. Well, I certainly look like I'm in One Piece. Just activated the first wave. What do you want me to do here, Pikachu? Can't exactly indwell you. Yeah, if I had to guess.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Unfortunately, Juniper Wolf, after checking your messages and such, you're getting flagged for being a likely spam account. So while I do apologize, the moderator team, the Automod, has flagged you for being... Adios, bye-bye.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off.
And that's why I didn't see your other message.
Tea parties are a must for the
Anywho, this is the end of today's stream, everybody.
I'd be happy to teach you.
I'm going to go ahead and find us someone to raid. And so... the Automod looks for turns of phrase and things like that. For example, the term you used of "I have really something in my mind for you" is something that the artist that has frequently been used in that or very close to that wording by artist commission scanners and various other people, and so that is why you're being flagged by the Automod. All right. Stream manager, raid. Anybody I'm following? Does not look like it. Search and filter. Filter by category: Genshin, tag, English, VTuber. I think I'll send y'all over to Tokisori, who is exploring Nodcry currently.
Parties are a must for the well-mannered.
I would like to thank everybody so much for joining me.
I'd be happy to teach you.
And until next time, this is Blaze of Blazing Flame Studio signing off. Thank you and have a great rest of your evening.
So it is.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment. Blazing Flames. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How was the stream?
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?